J-61746-2. We are accessing the sewer through the 4-inch PVC stack cleanout. Counter is at about 196 feet. It's basically the longest that the camera reel can unspool. We are looking at a 6-inch clay sewer. Root mass at 196 there. Pretty sizable root penetration here at 191. This is actually where the camera had a problem progressing before we got water flow. This likely was a significant root mass. We've chopped it back a bit, but it's still very much present. Root at 187. We're at 183. We also have standing water at this section, with water running at a moderate pace. Root at 179. Root at 175. Root at 171. Root at 167. We have deeper water. Kind of starting at 167. Water gets very deep at 163. Water shallow, gets not as deep here. At 161. Root at 159. Looks like we have the a Y here at 158 off to the left hand side. It's kind of hard to see, but it's there. Pretty sizable root just upstream of that Y. Right here, large root and deep cooling water at 157. Deeper cooling water goes to about 155. We still have kind of deep water here, but at least it goes slightly below the camera, about 154. Here it's hard to see because there's a lot of water sitting behind it, but I could feel major resistance as I was pulling back here. You can see it, kind of the shadows of it. Appears to be a pretty large root mass. Still in a, you can sort of see it right there above the water at about 154. Another large root mass I could just feel we pulled through at 153. Water is pretty clear, so you can kind of see it even though we're under the water. Very established root curtain there at 153. Holding a lot of water. A lot of retaining water behind it. You can see another pretty sizable root in the distance there. The roots are right here, about covering half the pipe at 150. Pretty deep standing water in this section as well. Another pretty sizable root mass at 145. Water is not as deep at this section at 144. Also another very large root mass here, quite visible, around 140, 141. This one's blocking over 90% of the pipe. Another very large root mass at 137, blocking most of the flow of the pipe. Roots at 133. Another very large root mass at 130. Camera just is able to pull back through it. back side of this root mass, there's a lot of standing water behind it. Root mass here at about 128. Pause to clean the camera lens. There was a lot of grease on this section at 128. Which was fouling out the lens, but again, more roots with grease built up on them. Root at 122. Root at 119. Very large root at 115. Large root at 111. Root at 107. Root at 103. Root at 99. Root at 95. Root at 91. Root at 87. Root at 83. Y for the second yard clean out, which is closer to the home, at 81. Root at 80, right just upstream of the Y clean out at 81. Root at 77. Root at 73. Root at 69. Root at 66. Root at 62. root at 58. Root at 54. Root at 50. Transition here from clay here to cast iron at 46. We have 145, I believe, followed by a second 45 to make a 90-degree turn. We are now heading inward towards the house. We're going to be entering the house through the addition underneath the newer kitchen area. Approximately here at about 25 feet, we're starting to pass underneath the footing into the addition area. Here we have a turn of 90 degrees. We're heading now inward towards, there's actually two 45s it looks like. Now we're heading towards the mechanical room. A little bit of a dip there at 19, a little standing water. And we then transition again from cast iron back to clay. Feet, we have the Y, which is serving the laundry tub drain. Feet, we have the Y for the floor drain. Feet, we have a transition from clay to PVC. It appears to be 6-inch clay transitioning to 4-inch PVC. "90-degree lawn sweep turn, approaching the 4-inch stack, going up vertically. Again, access through the 4-inch stack cleanout between the pressure tank and the water heater.